What up, y'all boys? It's your boy CG. It's me, and y'all already know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with some more heat. So before we even get started and dive into this banger, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that like button. Send me to the freaking moon, y'all. And bro, without further ado, let's dive right into this video. So at the end of this video, be sure to stay tuned and watch the whole entire video, because while I'm doing this room tour, I'm going to be dropping a lot of gems about business, finances, your mentality, your mindset, everything on how to boss up in this lifetime, because life is too short to live life on anybody else's terms, bro. So anyway, without further ado, I'm really excited for this video. Let's dive into it. So bro, they just hooked it up. They brought us a little gift. You know, the little champagne macaroons. I'll try this little strawberry one, strawberry chocolate. Yo, fire. Save the rest of that for later. So fancy, I never even had those before. But anyway, bro, we are currently in downtown Atlanta, Georgia, where there's so much history in Atlanta. Michael Vick, Cam Newton is from out here. Lil Baby, shout out Lil Baby. Anybody who's a real hustler and young entrepreneur, you should be listening to Lil Baby, because music is mind control. I almost choked on that. But anyway, music is mind control, bro. You need to be thinking about getting money all the time. You need to be motivated all the time. Lil Baby's a rapper of the people and spits a lot of motivational bars. He's like the new Meek Mill, and how Meek Mill was back in the day, talking about getting money, bossing up, flexing, all that stuff, all that good stuff. So anyway, show y'all the rest of the room. This city, crazy, bro. There's a stadium over there. I think that's Georgia State. I'm not sure. We're in downtown Atlanta right now. Emory building right there. I don't know what that is, but that's dope. That brown building right there, you see that? Whenever like you Google Atlanta, that building is like shown, so it's definitely dope. I don't know what it is, but it's smooth. Show y'all the rest of this room. Like, this is so crazy, because at the end of the video, I'm gonna be dropping you a gem on how I get all these rooms for a cheap discount. Get free gifts on the house, whole 9 yards. It's crazy, though. Even you got the little lounge. Whoa! See, my fat ass just almost just whoop. That's so funny. We have to put all those in because it makes everything look more like, you know, relatable, like a person. Like, you know, I could have just fell right there and that would have been funny ass content. Like, no bloopers, no nothing, just straight to it. A little seat. I'm not gonna sit on there because that seat, you know, he's not my friend right now. But sitting there contemplating your victory, meditating over the scenery, you know, it's dope. Yeah, bro, it's just crazy views. Always have my Bible right here. Gotta thank God, you know, for all the blessings. This, that, you know. Everything's a blessing in this life, bro. Like, look at this bed. Like, look at the pillars on the side of it. Definitely gotta turn that thermostat way down. Bro, I like having my room like literally 30 degrees. Like, you need to have goosebumps and be shivering. Like, if you're not shivering, you're sweating. It's way too cold. When you have high testosterone and such high blood pressure like me, like, you're hot all the time. Like, you feel me? Like I'm hot and sweating like all the time. Like, I'm like, oh, yo, like, I need to do something. I'm so hot, I'm itching. Like, my shirt, like, I'm sitting there like, I'm like, yo, I need to work out. I need to go make some cash. I need to do this. I need to do that.
You need to take a deep breath is what I think you need to do.
Yeah, right? It's just when your mind's constantly going all the time, it's just like you're constantly in the flow of things. Like, you just need to get to it. You need to be making moves all the time. You can't never be stagnant, bro. Stagnation is death. The moment you stop moving is the moment that you die. The moment that you stop evolving and making moves is the moment that everything goes to hell. Look at that. They probably charge like $300 for that bottle right there, bro. Craziness. Yeah, bro. We'll sit down at the couch and we'll just chop it up real quick. I kind of like the table more. I don't really know. Kind of like the couch. Yeah, bro. So, like I said, stagnation is death, bro. Like, the moment that you stop making new moves, you stop going different places, you stop buying new things, you stop getting new experiences, you stay in that same circle, you stay in the rat race, you stay in the same town, hang out with the same friends, do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You go to the same bars. Your life is on repeat like Groundhog Day. You wake up, drive to work, go to work, get a coffee, come back home, skip the gym because you're too tired,
wake up, do it all over again, 5 days a week. 6th day comes around of the week, you go to the bar, you drink, come back home, go to the bar, drink again, you're 7 days a week. Wake up on Monday, do it all over again, bro. That is stagnation, that is death. You're trapped in a certain box that isn't going to allow you to elevate. Not only mentally, not only spiritually, but also financially and also physically. You're too tired and all your energy is gone, taken away because you're training at the gym. Because you can't train at the gym because your lifestyle is stagnant. You hang out with the same friends that are also stagnant, that aren't improving, that aren't making new moves, making new money, going different places, seeing different things. So their mindset isn't expanded. What you need to do is you need to step out of the box, go different places, see different things. Because bro, look at this. There's so much money out in Atlanta, it's absolutely crazy. Somebody owns that building right there. Yesterday driving, I saw a Lamborghini Urus, I saw a Lamborghini Huracan, I saw a McLaren 570S, and you see Dodge Challengers, Chargers, and SRTs everywhere down here, and Hellcats. Those are like my top 5 favorite cars, bro. So you see that and you get motivated by it. You go down to Miami, you get motivated by it. You realize that it's possible, bro. You see all these people driving these cars and it pisses you off. I think, why do those people have that car and I'm so close to getting it, so I need to just push a little harder? And you get motivated by it. But back home in Rhode Island, like, no disrespect to Mustangs, because I love Mustangs. Like, I want to cop a Mustang like this summer. You feel what I'm saying? Or a Dodge Charger. And I see the Mustang and I'm like, yo, like, a Mustang back home stands out. Like, back in Rhode Island, bro, where I'm from, a Mustang stands out, bro. A Lamborghini is like, holy shit, like, that's a Lambo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where in Miami, it's just like, it's just regular traffic. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's regular traffic either way because it's a dope car. What I'm saying is that any type of muscle car, any type of B-tier supercar, any type of nice car stands out back home, because every car, like, the nicest car you'll see is like a black Mercedes C-Class. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that they're not cool, but like, I think a Mustang is more flashy than a Mercedes. A Mercedes is more luxurious, but a Mustang is more flashy. A Dodge Charger is more flashy, you know what I'm saying? A supercar, you buy a Lambo to be flashy, you know what I'm saying? So I like the flashy stuff, you know what I'm saying? As you can tell, you know what I'm saying? So it expands your mind when you're traveling and going to all these different places, bro. When you're seeing all these different things and you get motivated by it. So like, back home, like a neon blue Mustang, like the one that I drove down in Florida, or like a neon orange Mustang is something that I'm thinking about copping because it gets flashy, it stands out. You have the drop top cruising down Main Street, everybody's gonna be like, yo, who is that? You feel what I'm saying? So like, that's smooth. And then you get a Lambo after that. See, you get that CCC, comparable car credit, and then you start working your way up the car tonable, or you buy it out flat cash. You're gonna be like, damn, like, he just got a Lambo. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Obviously a Lambo stands out, that's not what I'm saying, but like back home, everything is so small, so you think that it's so foreign to you. You know what I'm saying? But now it's almost regular to me because I'm like, yo, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to achieve. And I've grown that mindset because I've seen so many of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not normal to have a supercar. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of stress, a lot of dedication, a lot of money to be made, a lot of hoops to jump through. But in the end, it will all be worth it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's expanded my mindset to know that it's possible, because back home you don't see them a lot. So therefore you think it's impossible. You think only supercars are driven by like the top of the top 1% of pro football players, athletes, rappers in Miami, you know what I'm saying, are billionaires, but you really believe that it's possible because I know people that have them. You know what I'm saying? That I see them every day. So I know that it's possible. So you need to expand your mindset, travel, see things, because when you're in that hometown also, you have no stories. Bro, I have a story. I have so many stories I don't even remember because my whole life is a story, bro. I wake up, something might go bad. Somebody's looking at me on the side of the street in Atlanta. I don't know what to do. you know what I'm saying? Granted, I'm always in nice spots when I'm traveling, but like, I'm just giving you guys examples. I was in Myrtle Beach, had a great time in Myrtle Beach, but something happened where like the event that I was at didn't go according to plan. So it started going bad. People started getting mad. People in the crowd started getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's a story that I can now tell to my kids. Like, yo, I was in Myrtle Beach. These people were late to this event. Everybody started freaking out. Everybody left. We had a ragtag, this and that. You know what I'm saying? The only cool stories come from when something goes bad or something went wrong. So you need to embrace and laugh at the bad times and the wrong times. Like, yo, there was one time, bro, I just got a payment when I first started my business, bro. I just got a payment from Stripe. I would never, ever, ever, for all you guys that are still watching this, I would never, ever, ever recommend any of you guys to use Stripe or Square as a payment processor. You pull a certain amount of money in a month, they're gonna hold your money. They're not gonna give it back. They are not even gonna refund the customer. They're literally gonna steal your money, make you fight for it, and then you have to go through the bank. And sometimes the bank won't even grant the refund because they think that you're trying to do a chargeback or whatever. So I never, ever, ever recommend anyone to use Square or Stripe as a payment processor. There's gonna be a class action lawsuit within the next like 4 or 5 years, bro. There's gonna be a huge class action lawsuit against Square and Stripe because they literally are notorious for holding people's money. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just made like, I think it was a 4K sale that I made from Stripe. And the customer sent me the 4K via credit card through Stripe. I was shipping them out shirts to California. I had a huge box of shirts, right? They paid me a little extra for shipping. It was like $4,100. It could get there USPS, boom, sent the shipping label. Guy sends me the $4,100. I wake up, I just had a bad feeling, bro, right? I'm just tossing and turning all night. I just had a bad feeling, but I was on the phone with the customer. Everything went smooth. $4,100 is gonna hit my account in like 48 hours. I'm all excited, right? I'm in my dorm room. I go to sleep at the time. Just had a bad feeling, bro. I just wake up sweating and shit. Check my email. Mr. Green, we regret to inform you that we at Stripe are holding your money for 180 days. So think about it like this. This guy gave me $4,100 to ship him out a package of shirts. They're like, we need extra documentation. I send them all the screenshots from the customer with the conversation that I had. I sent them the shipping label, the tracking number, everything they needed here. I just want my money. Nope, sorry, Mr. Green, we can't hold it because Stripe doesn't have any actual customer service representative. It's all AI. They'll just tell you, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't give you the money back. We're sorry. Like all this BS, bro, right? I'm on Twitter tagging them and stuff. Same automated response. I'm like, yo. So I call the customer. I'm like, yo, you're going to have to go through the bank to do a chargeback or I'm just going to delete my Stripe account and hope that it works. So anyway, he did a chargeback. I ended up getting the money back to me through PayPal all within like a span of 2 days. But dude, I woke up and I literally started breaking stuff. I was so mad because that was my first big payment, like that first big chunk of money. I just made 4K in a day. That just expanded my whole mind. I'm like, yo, it's really possible. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what I was saying. That's a funny story that I can tell because I just woke up having a bad feeling. I'm tossing and turning, check my email. Mr. Green, we regret to inform you. I literally wake up. I'm like, what the? Slamming my door. You know what I'm saying? My girl's like, yo, calm down. We're going to figure it out. Like, it's going to be smooth. Like, we're going to figure it out. She's trying to call people and figure it out. And we ended up getting it situated. But at the end of the day, it's a funny story that my roommate, who I just met at the time, was kind of scared because, like, I'm already kind of like a scary dude, like, I get how I come off. So when I'm doing that, he was like, yo, like, CG, you gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? Now me and him can laugh about it. Me and my girl can laugh about it. Like, yo, remember when I slammed that door? So bottom line is every funny story comes from things going bad or things going wrong. So you just gotta embrace the bad time, bro. Yeah, it's gonna suck, but like at the end of the day, just laugh it off. Like, you know, some BS happened, you know you did right by it. And you feel me? Like, you just gotta roll with the punches and laugh it off. Smile through it all. You feel me? So anyway, I know I kind of went on a little tangent right there, but it was a smooth little story time. A lot of other things I could talk about too, just with BS going wrong. Because literally everything goes wrong. Like I remember when I first started my business. Obviously too, that's another thing. Start a business, bro, and just deal with all the stress, deal with all the BS, deal with all the paperwork that's gonna come up, deal with the fines because you didn't file something and now, you know what I'm saying? Like, deal with it all, bro, because it will give you it will raise your stress tolerance and make you indifferent to everything. Something happens, boom, okay, cool, how can we fix it? You know what I'm saying? You're not like, oh my God. Like, I don't get like that no more. I still get angry, but I'm not like, oh my God, bro, like, what do we do? Like, I'm just like, all right, like, I'm still pissed off at it because it's aggravating, but I'm like, cool, you just got to do it. Feel me? So expand your mindset, bro. Go out, see different things, do different things, because when you're stuck in that cubicle all day, you're stuck in a classroom all day, getting told by some broke teacher that drives a Corolla, yo, this is what you need to do, or you're gonna be poor, this and that. Like, bro, you're poor. You feel what I'm saying? Doing the same thing every single day, you're not gonna get anywhere, and your mindset is gonna be so small, and your thinking is gonna be small, and your thinking is gonna be limited. Everything in this life, bro, is possible because you believe it to be possible. Peace out, y'all. CG signing out, man.